live at Milwaukee Pipeline 2023. I'm going to give a minute for people to get in here. So I'll take you on a quick little tour. I'll take you a quick tour around Milwaukee, the pipeline. So we have a indoor and outdoor event. All right, so this is the outdoor power equipment. We're going to take a walk through here. This is the indoor part. So we have several categories. If you have some questions, please drop them down below. So this is a plumbing, mechanical, and HVAC section. See a lot of heavy-duty plumbing tools, cameras and snakes. We're doing plumbing. We're going to go outside in just a few minutes. This is the facility. We're going to walk through here. There's something inside this area and then two outdoor areas. The outdoor area has the MX, the big battery tools. Take a look at the power utility and electrical. Mr. Tim Johnson. So in some of these areas, they might have some things that might not apply as much. They have like a arborist chainsaw right there, the top handle. So a lot of people that work in buckets. Right here's a lot of accessories made specific for the electrical utility. There are helmets with a bolt system. Those are really awesome. I reviewed those a little while ago. These storage bags right here, keeping all your tools handy. So Milwaukee's really come a long way developing the electrical hand tool innovations. So a lot of these items are made in the USA. I'm not sure between all these which ones are, but they're really dedicating a lot of their efforts into making things for the USA. In the USA, I should say. Some new things we're going to get to in a minute with the pack outs. These are still the same ones, but I'll show you that in a second. All right, we got the automotive and equipment maintenance area. So what's new this year, they just introduced, this is their new battery, the stack cell red lithium forge, the M18 version. So the XC 6 amp hour battery, this is going to be equivalent in power and runtime to the 12 amp hour high output battery. So you're going to see, trying to do this one-handed, you're going to see the forge in this size and then their MX size too. All right, this is something new that Milwaukee just launched probably a month or two ago, the Tap Die Set. I'm excited to see that. Hey, Ricky, I was wondering if you could give me a 2-minute,
yeah.
I'm going live, just
yeah,
talk a little bit about your tap and dies. What's So they were just launched?
Yesterday. So we're now launched. We're shipping taps and dies now. We've got standard and metric sizes. You can see we've got sets as well as open stock options. We offer over 100 different sizes of plug taps, taper taps, hex dies, and other threading accessories. Now, one of the really great things with this launch, we've understood through user research that one of the biggest frustrations is when working with taps and dies is the need to carry various size handles. So this can range from tap wrenches to T-handles to die stocks. So given that feedback, we've engineered and have launched the Milwaukee Hexlock 2-in-1 handle. This Hexlock 2-in-1 handle features an all-metal design and 3 ball detents, completely eliminating the need for any excess set screws and making this a tool-free handle. Now what makes it a 2-in-1 handle is its compatibility with 1-inch hex dies. You can see here through a simple click, easy to pop in. You can see the markings on there and easy to pop out. What makes it 2-in-1 is its compatibility as well with taps with our Milwaukee dual jaws tap collet. You can see how easy it is to fit in there, stays put. And really the exciting thing with this dual jaws tap collet, it holds taps up to 1/2 inch. So if I grab this other one here, today, if a user wanted to carry this size tap, they'd have to use a very specific tap wrench that holds taps up to 1/4 inch. But let's say they wanted to use one that was larger than 1/4 inch, let's call it 1/2 inch here. They would have to carry a totally separate handle. So what the dual jaws tap collet does is it consolidates on the total number of components users are required to carry here.
And then the markings on there, that was something that I was impressed with as well. So you can see.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we bring you over here, this is a real competitor hex die that we've got next to a competitor tap. What you'll see here, when I hold up the Milwaukee hex die, you'll notice the markings. So this is a really critical user need that we have identified. You can see the top, our dimensions that we've got there, our NC or standard or metric size callouts, as well as a start this side callout, ensuring our product is properly used. The last thing you'll notice here is a black oxide coating we apply. This black oxide coating keeps the rust off of our product and fights against corrosion, and we're the only company in the industry taking that extra step. So.
And this is the competitor's handle right here that has all those different set screws.
Exactly, different set screws, components that, you know, if you lose, you're done using it. So we have felt the need to make sure it's tool-free. Our hex size are 1-inch hex size as well, so you don't have to carry around different size handles. Some of our competitors have 1/2 inch or 1-inch hex dies. We'll have 1-inch hex dies.
All right. All right, well, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
All right. So there, I didn't really get a chance to go through this one as much, but there's some new ratchets for fitting into the tight spots. Let me see. Oh yeah, right over here. I saw this earlier. So you can see this setup right here. It's got a long reach. Yeah, so it's the insider box ratchet. All right. Oh, hey, Jeremy. What's the die, Mark Thomas? Oh, yeah. So, did you see the Tap Die Set? Have you been? Did he? I'm sorry. Did he answer your question over there? If not, I can go back a minute. Hey, Ron. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's see. Did I go? Oh, yeah, I was over there by the electrical a minute. Hey, Ron, if you're here, I can see if I can get someone to talk about some of the new electrical things you'd like. I just kind of skimmed through it when I walk by. I was wondering if I could get a little overview on the new electrical items from Milwaukee this year.
Yeah, let me, who would be good to get an overview of all the electrical?
Jack or Troy? Let me grab Troy.
Yeah, let's get him. He did the overview initially.
Okay.
He'd be the best guy to
answer
talk
everything.
about it, yeah, at a high level.
Okay. So any questions? Oh yeah, Jeremy, I did. Yeah, I can get to the router in a few minutes. I was just over there. I'm gonna make a video on this, and I will get some coverage of that. Hi there, Troy. Yeah, so I'm going live. I was wondering if you could maybe just tell us a little bit what's new with Milwaukee as far as the electrical items.
Sure. Yeah, so for electrical and power utility, we got new items for both user groups. So for power utility, we've got 4 new crimping solutions launching this year. One just announced today for the first time. So it's a 6-ton latch linear crimper, a 12-ton inline U-die crimper, a 12-ton kerning crimper, and an 11-ton dieless crimper. So all of those are launching this year, and it really helps round out our user preference scenarios inside of power utility. We're also launching a 5-inch underground cable cutter with wireless remote, also first time announced today.
That's over there, right?
That's over there, yep, absolutely. That is expands on our current 3-inch wireless cutter, and really is about a health and safety and our commitment to that and for power utility. All underground cables are shielded, so they read dead, regardless of how much voltage may be running through them. So when cable splicers in utility need to make those cuts, they're never 100% sure if that cable's dead. So giving them the option to be able to activate that tool wirelessly and create a physical air gap between the operator and the cable is a huge elimination of hazard for the power utility user.
Can we look at that real quick?
Yeah, of course.
All right, thanks. Yeah, look at the size of this cable. This is, oh my gosh. So this is what would be underground.
Correct, yep. So this is an example of some of the bundles there. And then, so in this instance, you're gonna make sure that you're gonna get the tool paired together. So they're gonna communicate, now they've communicated, and now it's just following the lights to be able to activate that tool wirelessly. And when I release, it's gonna run that blade, create that physical air gap, and tell that operator when the green light that tool's done what it's supposed to be do,
Oh, wow.
and it's made the cut.
Have you been doing cuts here at all?
We have. Yep.
That's why I didn't see them cut this, but just to see it go through that.
End of the day here, a little less supported. We won't do remote this time, just for time's sake. Because you can also make these cuts in manual mode when you know that cable's dead, if you're wrecking it out or anything else. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of strands that's going through.
Oh yeah, that's
a lot of.
I believe that's three bundle of 1,000 copper. So big cable.
All right.
And that for power utility is I would say the bulk of what we've launched.
Okay.
And then over here we can watch the Strut Cutter is really a game changer for the commercial electrician, but then also for your plumbing and mechanical contractor, HVAC, anyone that's using strut on site.
Yeah, now this is really cool. I did actually see this. So this, I was thinking, oh, actually I was looking at that. Is that this?
Same.
Oh, they're both the same. Okay.
Both the same.
So I was thinking that this had like a blade in there that's cutting the unistrut, but it's not a blade. It's
a die, yep. So we have 5 different die sizes that'll be available as accessories. So what that we're doing, these are mismatched of course, but what happens is when you load these in tool, you've got one that's fixed and then one that it's gonna actually push and create that shear. So there's no pitch points, no exposed blades with this design. So it really is delivering on that health and safety benefit and looking at injury reductions on site, getting exposed blades off the job site.
no metal shavings
No metal
after.
shavings, so you
clean
have
up.
to get a nice clean cut.
Is it possible to see one? Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, they just. Stanley Dirt Monkeys right behind us. They're doing another test.
So you've got, from a measurement standpoint, this is a 4-inch offset to the shear plane. So you're going to be able to measure repeatable offsets from the support plate. And then it's really simple.
That's how you cut your unistrut. You're
Absolutely.
actually, I don't know, will you call it you're cutting it or you're snapping it?
We're shearing it.
Shearing it, okay.
But snapping would be appropriate. We're
Yeah.
definitely not cutting it. So.
Okay.
And then obviously that nice clean square 90, no burrs, no sharp edges, so really none of that post-cut filing or prep before it can go straight on the wall. So you're not only delivering the safety advantage of no exposed blades, but you're also delivering on the productivity of not having to file or prep any of that strut after it's being sheared.
All right, so that's the Force Logic. And what's the price on this, and when's it going to be available, would you say?
It's going to be shipping in December of this year,
Okay.
so it's definitely one of the earlier ones that we've announced. We'll have to get back to you on the pricing piece. We'll get that out to you once it's available.
Yeah. So Ron on here, he's an electrician, so he was saying, yeah, that's the key, having no sharp edges. So are there any other electrical things?
The other big things that we have here are going to be our hand tool assortment.
Okay.
So we made major investments in made in USA hand tool manufacturing. So we're making over 50 SKUs in the initial wave of production.
Are all these right here made in the USA?
Not all of these will
Okay.
be, no.
Okay.
Adam will be able to give you more details. He's running that.
Okay.
About 50 SKUs will be in the initial wave of manufacturing. The facility's right here in Wisconsin. It's all made with domestically sourced materials. So that's a major investment we've made, and it's really because the electricians, the linemen, plumber, mechanical users, they're really demanding and really passionate that their hand tools come from the States, and we're happy to say that we're starting to do that.
That's great. I was wondering, I didn't see that display over there. So for the cutting edges,
Yep. We'll have to get someone from the hand tools team to run the demo.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not sure how to do it.
Okay.
But what you're seeing is that the force to cut through what is this Romex is significantly less with our pliers than it is with the competitive
Okay.
pliers. And you'll be able to see that when they force
okay,
come
so
down
that's
and
a,
snap.
all right.
So these are force gauges. So they'll run these down on the handles, and then as soon as it cuts through, they'll freeze at their peak. And you'll
Okay.
be able to see.
Okay, well this is, I wanted to make through everywhere, but this is the result you can see from the last test right
absolutely,
here.
yep. Yep, you can see 30 pounds less, approximately 30 pounds less force with the Milwaukee compared to competitor.
So all day repetitive cuts, you're gonna,
You'll feel that.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
feel that for
yeah.
sure. Risky form.
that'll make a big difference using
Absolutely.
Milwaukee. So this is the competitor one right here. So they got it all wrapped up so you can't tell exactly which brand it is, but maybe someone could figure it out. All right. Well, I'm going to keep walking around.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the time,
got it.
Troy.
Thank you.
All right. All right, yeah, here's more of the hand tools. We're going to keep moving on a little bit. All right, we got to make it outside here in a minute. Oh, actually, you want to see the router, right, Jeremy? Jeremy, you still there? All right.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the Plunge Router accessory right here. So I did spend some time here. I mentioned I will have some video on it, and Joe right here is the guy that is the router expert.
That's right.
I'm going live. I was just wondering if you could maybe give me a couple-minute overview. Just we don't really have to go too deep in it because I did already get some footage from you earlier, so I can point people to that video, which will probably be out in probably about a week.
Okay.
So this hasn't launched yet, right?
9/1 is when we're going to start shipping the tool.
Okay. And $5.99 is
So
the kit
our
price?
bare tool with the fixed base is going to be $349. Our multi-base kit, which includes the bare tool, the fixed base, the plunge base, in addition to the number of accessories that are included in the box, with a high output 6.0 battery and a rapid charger, is going to be $599. So
When is the Forge battery going to be available?
I don't have. You're going to have to
Talk to someone. Okay.
Yeah, one of the
Okay.
battery guys. I want to make sure I get an accurate
Yeah.
date. I don't have
Where would
the
that?
latest.
Where would the battery area be? Or is it just something? All right, I need to get you guys some information on the new Forge battery.
What's the new Forge battery? Oh,
Oh, next month.
Next
Okay.
month. It's coming soon.
Okay. When will? Oh, there was a press release on it today. I didn't read my press releases, so there
That'll
might be.
lay out the times for you. It's actually going to be launching in parallel with the supercharger, so same timeline. They're shipped together.
Okay.
Yep. Same
All right.
timeline, September.
Okay, so I'll get you guys some of the information on that in my video. I'll have the press release. So the Forge battery, is there just a quick, I tried to articulate a little bit what the Forge battery is. So I was wondering if you could maybe just explain a little bit. So it's a stack cell.
Correct. So it's a pouch cell.
Pouch cell.
We're utilizing it. Forge essentially delivers, it gives them quick hitters. Most power, fastest charging, the longest life. In the power aspect, this Forge XC60 is actually able to deliver high output 12-volt power, but it's 30% smaller and 40% lighter as well. So you're not sacrificing size to get that high output 12-volt power. Second part, fastest charging. You can charge this battery to 80% in 15 minutes. That is the
That's a
fastest
game
charging
changer.
pack. It's an absolute game changer. You're reducing that downtime you have waiting for packs to charge extremely fast. To give you an example of how much work you can get done in 15 minutes, Sawzall cutting 1.5 PVC pipe, it got us 572 cuts at a 15-minute charge. So a ton of cuts, you can get probably more than you need in a day, a ton of productivity. Last piece is longest life, and there's a lot of different elements that feed into longest life. One, we made sure that we had a ground-up redesign to improve our electronics, the overall pack design. You'll notice that it's a resistant housing, right? And what that means is it provides protection against oils, greases, solvents, commonly found within transportation maintenance or manufacturing environments that can potentially lead to premature mechanical failures, right? I want to make sure the pack is protected, and essentially all that feeds into is improving our cycle life, getting more charges and discharges out of the battery to sustain that power throughout the full discharge of the battery.
All right, that's
Kind of
great.
the quick hitters.
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
threw a
that's
lot.
yeah. So if anybody's watching this, they want to hear it again, they can always rewind and go back. But yeah, that's a lot. That's exactly what I was wanting to hear. So yeah,
100%.
thank you.
Absolutely.
So this works really well in the new router. So one of the other questions, actually, I was just thinking about this. So this is available in the M18 and the MX.
So
The pouch.
that's a great question. So the pouch cell will only be in the M18 XC60 Forge XC60 battery. The MX Fuel 80 and 12 is utilizing a tabless cylindrical cell. So they're two different cell technologies. Forge is kind of how we want to look at it. It's the best of the best, right? It's multiple cell technologies that we're investing in for our batteries. We're not necessarily sticking just to one cell. We're going to find the best cell, the best performance for our users. And at the time, right now, the pouch really is benefiting the 60, where we feel that 80 and 12 will benefit from that tabless cylindrical cell on the MX Fuel side.
Okay. Then on the M12 batteries, there hasn't been a change this
Great
year,
question.
right?
So last year we had the M12 high output batteries, the CP2.5 and the XC50 battery. Extremely excited how they're performing. I think right now, Forge is definitely in scope for M12. We still want to take a little closer look at finding the exact solution that's right for M12, but it's definitely in scope. We're looking at potentially bringing it over to the M12 platform as well.
Okay, well, great. All right, I've had a lot of information today, and so I might be asking questions that have already been addressed, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm trying to hit on all points so people are watching this so know a little bit. Yep, yeah. Yep, all right, yep. So thank you. So we do have some interest in the router, and we were just, sorry, we looked at the battery and then I got sidetracked, so I appreciate you clearing that up. Yeah.
If there's anything else that comes up, let me know.
Okay, terrific, thank you.
So hey everybody, this is the new M18 Fuel half-inch router. It is the industry's most powerful cordless router. Out of the box, you're gonna have half-inch shank compatibility, included quarter-inch collet too as well to work with that wide range of bits. It's gonna have the same power as your corded router, 2.25 peak horsepower under load. What that means is gonna keep those RPMs high throughout demanding cuts and hardwoods. You're gonna love our new body grip technology that allows you to grip and securely hold the tool by the console. That increases stability, balance, and overall precision throughout every pass on the job site. Lastly, runtime's important, right? Especially when you reduce another cord from the job site, 225 linear feet per charge. That is 5/8 roundovers in pine, half-inch shank, with our high output 6.0 battery. This is what's gonna come kitted in our multi-base kit with the rapid charger and plunge base, and it's gonna generate the 2.25 peak horsepower claim too as well. Now we recognize performance is gonna get better with the Forge pack. I'd encourage you to buy and use both when they come out and see for yourself.
So this is the accessory, the rail guide?
Absolutely, I'm glad you asked about that too. So in addition to our fixed base, which comes in our bare tool, we're gonna have our plunge base. That's gonna be able to provide just smooth, consistent plunges day in and day out.
You also see it attached to our Milwaukee guide rail adapter that hooks right up to your tracks on your from your track saw. This is compatible with the 1/2-inch router, in addition to our trim router too as well. There is a separate plate that hooks onto here and provides compatibility with your existing trim router right out of the box.
Is there a price on the Forge battery yet? Or no, I was asking. I had to look that up. So okay. Let's see. So yeah, I think I've heard you explain everything to me about a half hour ago, so I can't remember if there's any other questions left.
You can see we're not babying it by any means. We've got big bits in these routers. These things are meant to hog through hardwood with conviction.
Well, I did have somebody say that $199 for the Forge line. You have some. So that's what I'm hearing. I just haven't had a chance to look at the press release and haven't heard anybody from Milwaukee mention it yet. So.
Hey Matt, we hit you early today, man.
Right.
Those press releases are right out of the box as soon as you wake
Right,
up. The
yeah.
time you get up and the time you go to bed, you're gonna get blasted with new products, brother.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I need to make it outside yet, so I'm gonna.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Walk you out
Well,
over
actually,
here. And you've seen the jigsaw, right?
Yep. Here's the M12 barrel grip jigsaw.
Just look at that
Yep.
cutting quality that
Yep.
Brian's been able to.
Yep. So Brian just showed this to me a few minutes ago. So I'm going live and just. This is the M12. It comes with that battery if you get it in a kit.
So this is going to be bare tool only for $169. So this is our M12 fuel jigsaw. It's been over 10 years since we launched our original jigsaw, and really we recognize that there's an opportunity to overdrive power and performance utilizing our fuel, power state brushless motor, and red lithium intelligence. So this tool delivers the power of more of an 18-volt jigsaw. It's actually got the fastest blade speed under load of any 12-volt competitor on the marketplace. And then along with that, we reevaluated the form factor, went with the barrel grip design to give you the ultimate control and comfort, whether you're cutting on top of the material or in an inverted orientation.
Can you show us the inverted?
Yeah.
That's why people would go with the barrel grip instead of the D grip.
This is a maple material, 1-inch thick board, and it's definitely not lacking for power with that blade speed going through this thicker, denser board material.
All right, nice.
A couple other features on it. So it has orbital functionality. You have 5 different orbital sections, and the ability to scale it up, so go more aggressive, and then also scale it back if you want to have more precision, more control. It has 5 different blade speed settings, including an auto setting. So the auto setting will sense when you're laying into the material, and it will increase that blade speed to give you the power you need to go through those more challenging cut applications.
So could you show it on this piece right here how the auto start would, or the auto setting would work?
Yep. You can see the blade starts off really slow, and then as that crest. And then it has a dust blower, which you can either enable or disable to clear that dust line, give you that maximum visibility, as well as a LED light that you can power on and power off. You would want to have it off when you're in that inverted orientation, but then have that on to keep track of your cut line when staying on top of the material.
Okay, all right, well, great. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to check out let's see, in the carpentry and remodeling area, I was wondering so we have, over here.
We have our planers over there, as well as the
planer
rotary tool.
Yep.
We have our oscillating multi-tool blades, our new nitrous carbide.
Okay.
And then we have our compact brushless drill and driver right over there as well.
Let's see, the compact brushless drill and driver. When did that was launched, or that was announced a couple months ago?
That's just been announced, yeah. So that's relatively new to market.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna, probably should hit the outdoor space.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
We got
So,
plenty of tools outside.
all right, thank you for your help.
Nice talking to
You too. All right, let's check out the outside. I'm sorry, I lost track of some of the questions. All right, let's check out some of the outdoor stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments.
4,500. Okay.
Hey, Jake. What's going on? Hi, I'm going live. Good to see ya. You too. So Jake helped me at Equip with the chainsaw. So I wanted to just see just a couple minute overview. I've already spent like 30 minutes in there, so I probably should wrap it up pretty soon.
No,
Yeah.
it's all good. We got plenty of time for you.
Yeah.
Want to talk Pulsar real quick?
So I want to see what is new for. Yeah. Thanks, Ron, for stopping in. Just trying to read your comment real quick. All right. Enjoy your night, Ron. Talk to you later. So this is the outdoor power equipment. So there's some new attachments for the quick lock system.
Yeah.
So I noticed, is this called like a bed edger, bed redefiner?
We added 5 new attachments at this pipeline event, starting with the reciprocator. So this is going to give you nice, clean, controlled cuts versus a standard string trimmer. We have a cultivator here.
So this has,
So there's bypassing blades there. It's almost like
There's 2 blades there?
Yep. So they bypass each other.
Okay.
So it gets a nice controlled cut. It's not going to throw material quite like a string trimmer. You can also trim near fences or
And it's not going to
rocks.
throw it, and like
damage
if you're wearing
material.
shorts trying to.
Yep. Or it won't
Tall.
bar up any kind of a fence or a house as well.
Okay.
So really controlled.
Actually, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. We have Ryan over here. You
Okay.
can
All
walk
right,
him
we'll go over
through
there.
all that
We'll go over there in a few minutes.
stuff. Yeah.
I just want to see that. I haven't really seen too many of these on the market. I mean, I know what it's going to do, but I think we really want to check that out.
It's pretty
So-
slick.
Yeah. So then we got the cultivator.
Yep, so we got a cultivator here. We added a blower to the quick box system.
Okay.
So if you need to do those spot cleanups, we got you there. I've also added a fixed shaft hedge trimmer, so a little bit lighter weight,
Okay.
more maneuverable.
It might be something if they had that on the shelf, they might grab that. Versus the other one, you got to unfold it,
Yeah.
and you might just say, "Well, I'll just quickly get the job done grabbing that." So sometimes, the articulating it's called an articulating hedge
Yep.
trimmer.
Nailed
I mean, it's nice, but sometimes if you just have like a real quick job, you might say, "Well, I'll get it next time."
Yeah.
So I think this, between that and the M12 right here, I use this quite often in my house. You can just grab that off the shelf and just quickly knock something out.
Oh yeah, I think
That's
this
handy.
is such a
Yep.
handy little hedge trimmer.
Actually, my favorite tool, outdoor power equipment lately, are these bypass pruners. They just really cut right through and just, it's amazing.
Have you seen the pole pruner?
No.
Michael, can you show these guys the pole pruner?
Yeah.
His favorite product.
Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you again.
The pole pruner? Yeah.
Yeah, take a look.
Quick. It's pretty slick.
Yeah, come on over. We've got the M18 brushless telescoping pole pruning shears at a collapsed length of 7 feet. We're able to telescope all the way out to 10 feet. We're able to offer a cut capacity of 1 3/4 inches, providing fast, clean pruning with no manual pulling at all. So with our kitted 6-amp hour battery, we're able to get up to 2,000 cuts per charge in 1-inch branches. So really for extended range pruning applications, completely removing the need for a manual rope and pulley on a manual pole pruner.
Wow.
So we'll be launching in March of 2024.
Cool. So I was looking at these over here. So for the bigger stuff, that's
This is the Pulsar.
the Pulsar. Okay.
Jake.
Check that
All
out.
right. Jake is the
Jake will show
chainsaw
you.
guy.
That's what they call me.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's check out the Pulsar.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we talked about last time, like the top handle chainsaw, M18 hatchet, right? Those
Yeah,
are kind
yep.
of our foot in the door for the arborist.
Yep. You made it in my video.
Awesome.
Or a short. I can't remember what type of video I made from Equip, but that's where I met you.
Yeah, so this is that next step, right? So for those extended reach applications, so this is a telescoping pole saw. It's going to extend from 9 feet like it's right now out to 13 feet.
Wow.
So a really easy adjustment collar here, nice for gloved hands, cold hands, wet hands, you name it. It's extremely ergonomic. So now we're going out all the way to 13 feet. So tons of reach with this tool. It's got a rigid squared shaft design. It also has a magnesium cutting head. So this cutting head down here is extremely lightweight. So that's going to improve balance pretty significantly. So anyone who's ever used a pole saw knows they can be pretty challenging to leverage, especially at full reach. So
Yeah.
nice lightweight cutting head for improved balance. We've got a very robust metal branch hook there for pulling down loose branches of the canopy of a tree.
Yeah.
We have a sight line, so when you're 13 feet away, you can actually see where the cutting system is.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. And then everyone's favorite on the end here. We of course had to include onboard scratch storage.
Oh yeah.
Right, so your tool's
Yeah.
right there. Other piece we kind of saw with pole saws, and we'll talk about the performance in a second, which
Okay.
is really where this thing wins, is a lot of people don't know where to store a pole saw. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a 9-foot tool. They don't want to have it on their trucks at all times. But what we did see through our research is everyone has a conduit carrier on here. So this is a 6-inch conduit carrier.
Huh.
We actually purposely designed the power head here to fit inside of a 6-inch tube. So you
Oh my gosh,
can
that's
fully
clever.
fit the saw inside of your conduit carrier and not
Wow.
having to customize your storage.
Huh. That's clever.
Yeah. So now let's talk about performance, right? Yes, it's got features. Yes, it can fit in a conduit carrier, but what are we delivering here? So what you're looking at here is the most powerful telescoping pole saw in the industry, bar none. So this saw runs at 2.35 horsepower. That's about 35% more power than any competitor in the space. So you're able to take on demanding, even hardwood applications at extended reach. You're also getting the fastest cutting. So this thing runs at 25 meters per second chain speed. So that is the fastest chain speed of any telescoping pole saw, delivering nice, clean pruning cuts at quite a bit of a fast pace. So increasing productivity for production tree work.
I'm excited to see it put to the test. So here's just a quick look at the end.
Yeah.
Just getting a look at the blade and everything. All right.
So I'm gonna stop talking here. We'll
Okay.
actually do
All
some
right.
cutting. So
Get some action going.
yeah, so this is a 8-inch ash log. So
Okay.
This is a pretty demanding application for a pole saw.
Let me go a better angle here.
So we're just gonna show you, hey, here's what the performance that we're delivering with this thing.
Nice.
Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna try cutting maybe some like 4-inch material, something that might really frequently run into with a pole saw. I want to show you how quickly we're cutting here.
Oh, that thing really buzzes.
Oh yeah. So what you're getting here is, again, fastest cutting, most powerful pole saw. And all you got to do to access that best-in-class power is just pick it up and pull the trigger, right?
Nice.
So this is kind of that next step for the professional arborist.
Very nice. I haven't lifted it up yet, but once I'm done going live, I might come out here and actually, do you mind holding the camera?
Sure will, yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it back out here again, so this is my one chance to test it out.
Yeah.
So I can just go ahead and cut.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah, that hook right there, you're saying that's so helpful.
Yeah.
That-
When you get branches after in the canopy of a tree.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get some jobs done if I didn't have that on there. So
For
yeah.
sure.
Thank you.
Of course.
So I did have a request. Sorry guys if I didn't read all your comments for the bed redefiner.
Yes. Come on over here.
All right, I'm gonna try to catch up on the comments a little bit here a minute.
First one. This is the manual one too.
What's that? Over here, he's got all kinds of bed redefiner.
Okay, thanks.
Reciprocators.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna check out the bed redefiner. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm Mark. I'm going live.
Alright.
So yeah, I actually wanted to see it myself, but I had a request to see the bed redefiner.
Okay, let's show you. So this is our new M18 fuel quick lock bed redefiner. It redefines the edge on these beds.
by putting a 3-inch wide by 2 3/4 inch tapered edge.
So I just want to be clear on this. I've been in a lot of discussions about bed redefiners. So they're not for somebody that is like making an edge for the first time. It's for cleaning out those ones that
Correct.
have been established.
Correct. It's for a pre-established bed, but it basically helps to kind of redefine and maintain that edge.
Okay.
So that
that's
edge
great.
not only looks good, but it helps to prevent grass and other weeds from growing into the bed because it exposes the roots of that material.
Yeah, it's definitely, it makes the landscaping just 100% pop, you know, when you get a nice clean edge like that around trees and other areas in your landscape. And then, let's see.
You want to see the reciprocator?
Oh, the reciprocator, yeah. This thing, so this is not available to purchase yet? Like in the stores?
First quarter,
Oh,
basically January
okay,
2024.
okay. So is this, is there a thing you can demonstrate it on, cutting anything?
Absolutely. I'm going to cut grass right here.
Okay.
So really this is set up for precision trimming and edging. And what you notice is it doesn't throw material nearly as much as a string trimmer. So it's a lot safer to use in high traffic areas. You can use it to trim shrubs and bushes. And it can also be used for edging.
Oh, wow.
It's better when I'm up against the sidewalk, but
So going right in the dirt doesn't dull the blades
No.
where you need to deal with that, sharpening them? Huh, nice.
I mean, you do
So-
need to maintain them, but
Yeah.
it doesn't immediately.
Yeah, not like a chainsaw where you would,
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
you're like really out of luck. Would that be considered something you'd use for like tall weeds in a ditch? Like if you're trying to clear around a mailbox where they haven't trimmed,
Yeah, and
they
that's
can handle?
Yeah, that's one of the other benefits of it is it's a lot safer to go up to obstacles like your mailbox post
Yeah,
because it does less damage, if you will, than a string trimmer. So we can kind of go up against the block.
oh wow. And that vinyl fence too?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I've seen just in general where something vinyl, like in the manufactured home parks, people go through and the string trimmers just tear them up. So I've seen where, yeah, that's, people have talked about that, like how do you deal with, like people are doing lawn care, how you do that, but this would be a great option for that.
So they're starting Q&A right now.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for your time, Ryan. All right, guys, sorry if I didn't get to your questions. Hopefully this gave you a quick little snippet of the Milwaukee Pipeline. Let me... All right, guys, so again, thanks for watching. Thanks for participating, and leave some comments and watch my other video, which will probably be out in probably 3 or 4 days. I'll work on getting that video edited from the Pipeline event with some interviews. So thanks again, friends, for watching. See you next time.